Okay, hold on. This is from. By the way, first of all, just so you guys know, what time is this? What time is it?
Time to activate Humanity protocol.
Time to activate Humanity protocol. Yeah. All these lovely folk right here are activating Humanity here in Dubai. All right, here in Dubai. So just so you guys know. All right, guys, and I'm gonna open up the mic and let you guys say where you guys are from. Okay. All right, so we can hear where you guys are from around the globe. All right, guys. So open up your phone and say where you're calling from. And hello, guys. Open up your phone. Where you calling from?
Los Angeles, California.
California.
Tennessee.
Cucamonga, California.
Cucamonga, California, and Tennessee. Who else we got going?
Gardena, California.
Thomas from Ghana.
Ghana.
Polly in Florida.
Florida.
Janu, Canada.
Barbados in the house.
From Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Clarence here from San Jose, California, Northern Cal.
San Jose, California, no Cal.
Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois.
Mary, Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles, California, yay.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Chini from Nigeria.
Chicago. Vegas. All right. And that's it. Good. All right, I'm going to mute out real quick. I'm going to mute this out. I'm going to ask you, I know there's a bunch of you here. Hold up, let me mute this out. You got to turn your phone up. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone real quick. All right, good, guys. Okay, good. So what we want to do today, guys, is thank you guys for being here. And what we're gonna do is for whoever the phone is, turn your speaker off. Otherwise, it's gonna get feedback on the side. You can leave your mic open, but turn your speaker off. Okay. Yeah, she just excited. She want to activate Humanity down there, and she's like, "Yo, let me go activate Humanity. What's up?" All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to simplify this as much as possible because we get so used to explaining this to all the investors and this kind of thing that sometimes the people that actually want to use it, we're talking like real crazy, right? So we want to make this as simple as possible. So we'll take feedback and we're going to continue to hone this message as we go ahead in the next couple of days and activate Humanity. All right, what time is it? I love it. All right, guys. So in the back over there is Mr. Marcus Dukes, the president of HII Humanity Protocol, 25 plus years in finance and all that fun stuff. Partner with Sheikh Marwan bin Rashid. Oh, there you go. That's not me. But Mr. Marcus is partners with the Sheikh Marwan, sorry, here. And he's had a long history in the finance world. I'm Jamal Lewis. I'm the managing director for Humanity Protocol. So we're going to do our best to try to explain to you how to put all the stuff together at this point. For some of you guys that have sponsored people on the other side, we'll do a private call for you guys later on as well. Give you guys some additional updates. But for this part, we're going to go ahead and do the best we can. So what we're going to do today is kind of talk about the simplicity behind it, how things work, what the numbers are so people understand those. Then Marcus is going to show a couple other slides that he's going to go over in terms of the structure and then action steps people can start to take in terms of how to claim NFTs and those kind of things, right? There's a lot on the table. There's a lot of money to be made. We'll do our best to keep it as simple as possible so people can get the understanding how to activate Humanity on their side of town. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close this, I think. All right, can you see from here? Can everybody see this board up here?
Yes.
Okay, of course you guys can see. You guys are here. Can everybody on that side? Can you guys see the board up here?
No, we just see your face. We don't have live video.
No.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm just saying. I mean, like, if you want to see my face, you can. All right. All right. Can you guys see better now? Can you see this board?
There's some dude there.
Can you see the board?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I got some notes. Dr. Kraft told me I need to keep notes so I can stay on track. Otherwise, I get excited and go all around. Right. So we want to keep it real simple, right? So Humanity Node Protocol or Humanity Protocol at the core is a humanitarian project. The purpose of it initially was to be able to help. There's over 400 million people in sub-Saharan Africa that make less than $2 per day. According to the UN, it's about $1.94 per day. Right? So the main purpose of Humanity Protocol is to fight and help to bring some balance here and eradicate some extreme poverty in some of these nations. As a result, it's been created in a way that although it's a humanitarian project, it's still a for-profit project. So it's still people that want to make profit, okay? So let me understand to you what the basis of the model is, because the basis of the model is really, really simple. We do it every single day, right? Everyone, start over? Oh, not recording? I thought it was recording.
And Jamal, I just don't, let me interrupt you here. People are not being let into the meeting.
Okay.
There's people posting on WhatsApp that are not being let into the meeting.
Yeah, a little bit late, might happen. I'm gonna make you host, Doc, so you can let him in.
Okay.
The hostess with the mostest. All right, hold on. Where do you go?
You know it, look.
Okay, I just made you host. So hopefully it still keeps recording. All right. So you want me to start over again? All right. So my name is Jamal Lewis, and I'm the manager. Okay, I'm Jamal. Back there's Mr. Marcus. He's the president of Humanity Node Protocol, Humanity Protocol, HI Investments, and also partner with, so I get all the names in there, everyone, don't want to miss any of them. Partner with Sheikh Marwan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who is the eldest son right here of the crown of the prince of the king of Dubai. All right. So I know, like a friend of mine said, the royal family is a lot of things, but they're not stupid. All right. So why are you guys here? Because you guys are here because if the royal family thinks that this is something that to partner with, it's probably a good idea. For most of us, you know, we might not have a ton of lawyers and a ton of investigators and a ton of investment people to go look at a concept and see if it makes sense, but they do. So a lot of us could feel pretty comfortable that if they seen value here, there's probably a reason why they seen value here, right? They're not in it for money with us because they got all the money they want. They're not here because they need power. I mean, they run this, they own this country, right? But they're here because they see the value in being able to help 400 million people out of extreme poverty. Okay, so let me start with this. Most African countries, and we're going to use Nigeria because here they have a whole bunch of
Nigerians.
A whole bunch of Nigerians. A whole bunch of Nigerians. That's like almost like ninjas, right?
Yeah.
So good. So the average salary in Nigeria per month is about what? So average salary, if we use in Nigeria, is roughly the same thing across most of Africa. So the average salary is about $30 per month, 30 to 60 US dollars per month, which is equal to about 30,000 to 60,000 naira. That's per month. Don't do it. Okay, good. Right, so about 30,000, 60,000 naira a month. If you break that down to a day, that is roughly about 2,000 naira. Take this and divide it by 30. It's 2,000 naira per day. Now, which is roughly same thing about $2 per day, right? Now, when I first heard about this from Marcus, and he told me he was going to help people in Africa make $2 a day, I said, bro, I can't do that with you. You're running a slave ship over there. What? I don't $2 a day is, I'm not, I can understand it, right? And so I talked to somebody who was actually a friend of mine. She's a queen in Nigeria, and then she has a friend as a prince in Liberia. And he said to me, he was like, Jamal, there's 5 million people in Liberia, and they only 4 million of them live on $1 US a day, $1 US a day. Okay, so this is real stuff. All right. Okay, good. 2,000 naira per day, US dollars. But everybody knows technically people work how many hours a day roughly? And then you got to take the bus or car and get dressed and eat. And so let's add another hour each direction. So go and come back. So what we got here is the total. 8 plus 2 is 10 hours. Okay. So who knows that if you're making 10 hours, if it takes you 10 hours to make 2,000 naira, that you're not actually making 2,000 naira per hour, right? You're making roughly what? Take this and divide it by 10, you're making roughly about 200 naira per hour, which is really about 20 cents US dollars per hour, right? If you were in Nigeria and somebody offered you an opportunity to make 200 naira hour, 200 naira hour to 2,000 naira hour, would you think that's a pretty good deal?
It's a pretty good deal, yeah.
It's a great deal. So that's why we have a lot of people in Nigeria be able to, when we did our beta test, we're able to bring 100,000 people on in 90 days because they saw the value of being able to do this in Nigeria. Makes sense? Okay, good. All right, so let me make this a little bit smaller. All right, good. Now, you guys have any idea roughly what minimum wage is in Europe, America, most of these countries, most developed countries?
No.
Somewhere between 10 and 15 USD per hour, which is roughly 10 times 1,000 is 10,000. 10,000 to 15,000 naira per hour. Yeah, so this is what they're making over there, 10 to 15,000 naira an hour times 8, so 80,000 to 100,000, 150,000 a day. Okay, so companies in America, people in America, that this is what they have to pay usually people to do some work, whether the work is a simple task that we teach right here, the task that we teach in our system to do is post some content, refer some people to the system, Anybody else know? What else? What else? So quality assurance, which means that if you say you posted something, somebody else is going to check to see if you actually posted it, right? What else? Verified identity. Now, why is this so important?
So verify that shows that you
Exactly. Say again, please. Choose you not fake. I thought you said choose not you not be fake. I thought it was something. Okay. All right. So verified identity. What else? Coaching. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, content, sharing content and creating content.
being active.
Creating content. So this is stuff that, guess what, most of you guys do every single day, because most of you guys create content every single day, right? When you do
Just see why.
right? And you say, stop it to, all right? Coaching is simply if you show somebody how to do something you already know how to do. Very simple, right? Verifying identity. When you walk into the bank, what did it ask you to do? Show me your
Identity card.
So if you can do it in the bank, anybody here could do it. Very simple, all right? Quality assurance, explain what that is, refer people, explain what that is, and creating content, right? So these are the kind of things that you're already doing already, but businesses, they need these services, right? So they're already paying people, staff, or whoever else, 10,000 naira per hour. Okay. So do you think that they'd be willing to pay $2 per hour for what they're paying for $10 right now? You think that if I'm a company and I got to pay you, my employee, $10 an hour, if somebody else can do the same thing for $2 an hour, you think it's a good deal for me to take it? Okay. What about $4 per hour?
It's
Still
a very
good?
good deal, yes.
So anything less than 8 or 10, right? Anything? Okay, good. So here's what's going to happen. The guys that claim the NFTs here, at the minimum, right? Especially in Nigeria, people pay them pay up to $4 an hour, which means that they can get paid $2 an hour and the system can still run. In other words, it's still 50% on top of that for the system to run. Make sense?
Yeah.
So we're never going to go broke because people are willing to pay more than $4 an hour. Make sense? Okay, good.
Jamal, for people to have these $2 you're saying, it's just for to understand this system.
Yep.
Content, coaching.
Great question.
Content.
Great question. So when you refer somebody to the system, you made what?
$2.
Okay, there you go. Done deal. That's right. So you're actually already doing the stuff. We just trying to show you how the whole thing ties together now. Make sense? Okay, good. All right. Now, what's next on here? Okay, so this is pretty standard. This is what's done every single day, every single job that everybody has and been to, et cetera. Except the good thing is here, you can make it 2 hours at home on your phone. No need to take the bus and go to town. No need to walk anywhere across the hot bus stand and this kind of thing, right? Have the guys throwing things at you, all right? This kind of thing, okay? So you can make just as much, if not more, in your part-time than you might make in your full-time. Okay, can we get Activate Humanity?
Activate Humanity.
See, the only thing is that these people need to know that people exist who wanted to do this, okay? And this is the purpose we'll be doing here today. Okay, so I'm gonna talk real quick about this piece right here because here's a big part of the value in our system, all right? It's a value in our system. It's called PNR. PNR. See, every system that has to work has to have somebody put an energy and time and something into it, okay? PNR, the acronym is STAND, STAND. STAND, it means skill, right? Why? Because everybody has a skill, even if it's carrying a bucket of water, doing nails, cooking, whatever it is. Exactly. And if you don't have no skill, you still got a skill, it's being unskilled. Other one is time. Because every single person in this room has 24 hours, not 24 hours and 1 minute. You might have 24 hours and 5 minutes. You might have 23 because you party. Okay, good. Let's check it. All right. Others, ambassadorship. Everybody's wearing the shirts. Activate the Humanity Protocol. Everybody has a phone, the iPhone. You flashing your iPhone.
Yeah.
iPhone, Samsung. Right? So which means you got the ability to say something good about it, right? So now you could be an ambassador for anything you want, which is valuable because if you said that your iPhone started giving a lot of trouble, and you said it, and you said it, and you said it, all of a sudden you're gonna start being like, I don't know about this iPhone no more. All my friends say it ain't working so good. So there's power in that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ambassador and his network. Because everybody has a network. 5 friends, 5 family members. Right? Everybody has a network, right?
Yeah.
No matter how big or how small. Because if ever you know somebody that 5 people know and 5 people know, and it starts to get real big real fast, right? Okay, good. And lastly, people don't think about this a lot, but they're referring to this as the new oil, data. Okay. Everybody in Africa knows that you got to go and buy. What's your name?
Lisa.
No. Ogochukwu says she's gonna buy some data, right? Okay, this is important. But the data goes in 2 directions, okay? It's not just you go buy data. The part of rip off of this that you go buy data to use a phone, but they sell your data. Okay. You know, all those permissions that you got to put in your phone before you open up, whatever browser it is, permission to record, permission to access your photos, permission. So just so you know, these phones have permission to come on anytime you want, whether you're in the bathroom or not. Right? You've given them permission to open the cameras and do whatever they want at any given time. So they take all that data, knowing what time you come, what time you go, if the phone is up like this, where you're at, because you've done took pictures in every direction, right? So all the data that tells them what you do as a 27-year-old Nigerian woman, right? What you do at what time is all in this phone. And you've given the apps 100% permission to collect it and sell your information. And you get 0 of it. Okay. All right, good. So I wanted to bring that up because this is important. Why is this important? Because if we made the entry into the system capital, which means money, people that don't have any money, which would be some of these 400 million people, they cannot enter the system. Okay. But using this PNR, we have time. And everyone that claims an NFT, which is our business in the box or store or online business, everyone that claims an NFT, everyone that claims an NFT, everyone that claims an NFT pledges 100 hours. Okay. So let's do a little bit of quick math so you can realize that there's actual value in this system. Okay. So when we have 300,000, which you will very shortly, NFTs in Africa alone, right? And these 300,000 are pledging 100 hours. That's supposed to be an H. My H was hurt. Okay, 100 hours times 300,000, that gives us 30 million pledged hours, which are not paid hours, but pledged hours, right? And that means even if, now some people are gonna start at $4, but as they increase their skill set, they're gonna go up. Our goal is to get people to be paid roughly the same thing you can be paid in other countries, right? As they increase their skill level, okay? So that's 30 million times $4. That gives an immediate value to our ecosystem of $120 million. Okay. Last thing I'm gonna cover. Does that make some sense?
Yeah.
So you guys can see how time and some of these things right here, this little piece, it gives the system already 120 million hours. Okay. By the way, just so you know, that's Africa alone. We just opened up to the global, and globally, the first round will be 750,000 NFTs times 100. Okay, times 100, which is 75 million. Is that right? Times $4. So how much is that? A lot. Anybody got a calculator? Okay. So take 750,000. 75 million, sorry, times 4 is how much you get. 35 million times 4. 300 million. Okay. Which means no, and this is what the system has in value, people willing to do already in value in the system. $300 million worth in total for the amount of hours people want to give to the system. All that money is there for you to take, for the whole system to take, is there available. Okay. The last thing I'm gonna tell you, because that's income, right? And you guys, you know what an asset is? You guys know a little bit about what an asset is? You guys ever, right? You know, something you own that makes you money.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the second part. Some people see that we're using these gold miners right now, right? And Marcus is gonna come and explain this in more detail. But here's the second part. So now you made your money, and Lisa went to go chop because she had money now, so she eat good.
Yeah.
Right? And now after she got some money, next thing she want to go do is buy a house or something else, right? Buy some assets that you can make some money.
Yeah.
Okay, some business, right? And another time we're gonna talk the difference between business and an asset, because some businesses, if like restaurant, you're actually an employee of a company because you have to work all the time. But what you really want is you want an asset, something that you could sit at home or sit wherever. Like this place, if you rent it, you don't have to put any activity into it for it to give you income. So you got a house, for example, 120,000, you rent for $1,000 a month, right? So even if you did nothing, you have this house and this house alone, which by the way, part of our plan is to show you how to get to that amount, this amount of money, so you can buy your own house back at home, right? Who would like to do that, by the way? Probably buy a nice house for 120 million naira, right? Okay, good. All right, good. So I just give you, so now it pays you $1,000, every single month, right? So you can live. That's 12,000. That's 1.2 million naira. Is that, what's that, right? Or 12 million naira? 12 million naira. You can live on 12 million naira, right?
Yes, why not?
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show.
I just know we know now. Stop.
Okay, so let me show you real quick. There's 3 things here, right? So now you have the money from our system, right? Also, we have assets in the system, which is Eagle. Why? Because Eagle is a miner, which means that it turns as an asset. It creates gold. Now there's email. is e-gold. The value of one of these tokens,
Excuse me. Now,
the value of one of these tokens is tied to the hours here, but also we're able to use real estate here. So real estate value, which is another asset, right? So we term real estate value, e-gold, which has a proportionate value to some gold, and then these hours right here. So this is how you're able to get income from the system. Right? So the e-gold gives you income. That's passive, right? It gives you income every single day. And because we got e-gold and we have these licenses, which is a gold license, we could tie e-gold to some physical gold bars. That's my gold bars. Right? So let's go. Okay, so you can get e-gold to tie to it. Also real estate, because it's another asset, so we can tokenize that as well, right? And the token, if nothing else, we have an immediate value because we already have pledge hours. So there's real value in our token. There's not like any of the other tokens out there that there's nothing going on. There's real value behind it, right? So this is the basis of this part. Hopefully it helps you to understand a little bit more about what we're doing. So this is how you're going to be able to, we're going to give you the steps afterwards, just try to give you a little bit more clear picture. But this is going to give you the steps as to how a person could start from not having anything, go from 20 cents an hour, or 20 cents an hour to 2,000 Naira per hour, right?
Yeah.
Then to earning assets as well, right?
Yeah.
And best of all, you guys will be able to participate completely in blockchain, which connects not only Nigeria, all right, to Africa, but Africa to the rest of the world. All right. And with that, I'm gonna bring up my guy. Bravo! Good. All right, so I'm gonna bring up Mr. Marcus Dukes, who's the president of HII. He's gonna give you some other very interesting concepts about how this whole process works. Right? We got a very, very active and zealous and excited set of people here. Oh, which by the way, these guys printed all these shirts. They just showed up with the shirts printed. Yeah. Activate Humanity Protocol hashtag.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let me put a pause on here real quick. All right, Mr. Marcus Dukes. Yeah. Go ahead and explain your piece right here. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Yep, go.
All right, so AI and blockchain technology are growing. Basically, China grew from $1.7 trillion to $20 trillion in GDP in over a 30-year period. Africa is doing the same thing over the next 15 years. So Africa is about to grow 10 times its economy in 15 years. The reason Africa is going to grow so fast is that Africa is the youngest continent on the planet, average age 18 and a half. Every other continent, Europe, America's all 35 and older. So it's half
Jamal,
as everybody.
we are not seeing Marcus's, we're not seeing Marcus. We're seeing just a picture of what he's pointing at.
Okay, what about now?
There's the beautiful Marcus. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. So Africa is growing, going to go the same thing in 15 years, from 1.7 to $20 trillion in GDP or 15 years, because it's half as old as any other continent on the planet. Everybody has a cell phone in their hand. Everybody's hyper connected. This is the big picture. The big picture for investors, big picture for people is how we're going to make money as a company, and that's where we be sustainable. Big picture is that we're going to ride this wave of growth in Africa. In China, over this growth period, 1,000 people became billionaires. 1,000 Chinese people became billionaires. The same thing is going to happen in Africa. We have a lot of people become millionaires and billionaires because they're going to ride this wave. It has to happen as the economy grows in Africa. Okay, that's the only slide I want to go. Actually, give it real quick. Talked about the need for digital identity. Humanity Protocol has 3 solutions. First one is digital identity. Digital identity is blockchain-based biometric identity. It's both on blockchain and use of biometric. The biometric we use is a palm scan. The palm scan ensures that no 2 people can own one NFT. There could be no fraud with the NFT, and nobody can move your money because they need your hand. You need your hand to move your money. So everything, it doesn't matter how many times people try to hack it. Anything else, your hand moves your money. Nobody else can move your money. Second is the Dahu. I'll go back. Sorry about that. That was mine.
You want this one?
Yeah, keep this one. It's the Dahu. This is the digital aided human. Beyond the first 6 tasks that we just talked about, the 6 tasks are recruiting, coaching, creating content, sharing content, verifying identity and quality control. Those original 6 tasks that people can do to make $2 a day. More advanced than that is we're going to train the same people how to use artificial intelligence. That way they can earn more money. So you can just start getting higher up in the scale of the money you can earn. $10 an hour, $15 an hour more. Train people how to use AI. It's super important because there'll be 100 million artificial intelligence jobs created in the next 10 years. And these will be higher paying jobs. AI is going to, just like
Siri, Alexa?
Exactly. Just AI, everything is going to lose blockchain. AI, just like everything uses the internet today. So you will use artificial intelligence every single day. But we're going to train our NFT owners, how to use NFT and how to create a workforce of people working for them to use AI. You want people working for you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's do it.
Excuse me. This is not your robot, right?
Like
Robot? Like Siri.
Yeah, like Siri.
Like Alexa.
Like Siri that works for you.
Yeah.
This is you controlling your digital human.
Okay.
Okay. So our ecosystem now. So this is our NFTs. The NFTs is in the middle of the ecosystem. NFTs basically it's your business, right? Your business. So your business is in the middle, and you can do business in any of these lines: communications, finance, distribution, identity, payments, and labor. These are all the licenses we have, partnerships we have. And so therefore, think of it this way, on payments. You guys know the mobile money agents, right?
POS.
Back at home, that was your,
POS.
yeah, got the POS machines. And they make money, taking your money, they chop your money every time, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you give them, they chop. Whatever you take, they chop.
Yes.
You can do the same business, not to chop them. You guys gonna be more, you guys gonna chop less.
You're not on the top, you're gonna slice.
But you can do the same business in payments. And we have ways that you can make money in all these different businesses where you have the NFT. Okay, that's it. From 1.5 million nodes, this is the NFTs, to 150 million digital humans. So just as Jamal talked about, each NFT owner has to do 2 things. So to get an NFT is simple. Create a profile, do your biometric scan, provide your ID. Commit 100 hours of service, like you service, only more fun, better. And maintain 100 people. You won't have to have them immediately. 100 people under your NFT. This is like your tribe, your community. Okay. These are also people who are going to help you make money. Also people who you're going to train so they can make $2. You know 100 people in Nigeria need to make $2 a day?
Of course, I know.
Okay, when they make their $2 a day, they're gonna make money for you. Okay, they're gonna work under your NFT because everybody has to work under somebody's NFT. Okay, what are they gonna do? Recruit, coach, create, share content, verify tasks, verify identity. What happens is that you, the NFT owner, are gonna get 85% of all the money that your NFT makes your business. You get 85% of the business you put in your pocket. 11% goes to the ecosystem to pay to create all of this stuff. 4% goes to the sponsors. Back up one time. So the big number here is 15 billion hours. Because when we get 1.5 million, you guys own NFTs, you have your 100 people, 150 million digital humans. So you get 100 people to work for you. All those 100 people are gonna get trained how to use their digital humans. And now the digital humans are gonna go out and do work out there in the global digital marketplace and bring money back to you. Okay?
You mean like do work like tell Siri or Alexa what to do?
Exactly. For you. Or do work like Jamal needs a presentation. They can make Jamal a presentation. They can use artificial intelligence to help make Jamal's presentation. And they can get paid good money. And since they're working under your NFT, you can get paid good money as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or create the workforce of the future for Africa. But the workforce is going to work under the NFTs. They have to work through an NFT. Okay? So that's it.
A-M.
Okay, so feel that?
You mean, you guys are the meaning.
Artificial intelligence.
No, I don't even know, so you have to teach me right now.
So we're going over this real quickly. Three different ways as an NFT owner. Okay, so as an NFT owner, you make money. And in the humanity system, three different ways to make money. First, or four ways. You do tasks. Those are people who can do the basic tasks. The NFT owner can do basic tasks.
You can do TikTok.
Creating content, don't take time.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah, of course.
Also, the people who work under the NFT. So the people who won't, because remember, in Nigeria, there's only 44,000 NFTs. So once those NFTs are gone, then everybody else has to work under one of those NFTs who want to work in the program. And so if you work under NFT, you can still do the tasks, but you can operate some parts of the business, but you're not an owner of the business. The NFT owners are the owners of the businesses. They're like our licensees. So one, you can do tasks. Two, as an NFT owner, you can do tasks as well, just like the people under NFT, but you have a business license to operate the business. And you can make money from that as well. The third thing we're going to talk about here quickly is talk about miners and how the miners play the role into making money. And fourthly, it's a concept called community staking. And you can make money with community staking. I'll show you how to do all of those. A lot of money, absolutely. So I'll go to another page, company page. That's about 1,000 degrees in here, I feel like.
You go back, hit the plus right there. Plus. Yep.
Easy.
What is NFT? It's a contract. It's a contract online that allows, it does all the work for you. So when the money comes here, it says send this money here, send this money here, send this money here. It's a contract. That's all. If you make $100, it says send $85 to you, send 5 to her, send 3 to her, send 1 to you. Like this. There's a contract that's agreed on, and so it runs a business for you. So you don't have to think about who to pay, when to pay them, anything. It does everything automatically. So you ever seen like an Amazon store? Yes. So like imagine an Amazon store that when somebody wants to buy something, it does the order for you, it does the shipping for you, it does everything. That kind of NFT.
Non-financial I want to understand.
All right. So 4 ways to make money. 4 ways to make money here. First, I'm going to describe each of them real quickly. The tasks. We already talked about the 6 tasks. So you can make $2 a day. $2 a day, $2 plus a day. Okay,
$2 an hour times 2.
Exactly, $2 plus an hour. Now, that's for anybody who signs up. This is for anybody who's under an NFT. So people are going to come to you to join your NFT because that's the only way they're going to be able to get into that to make this money. They have to be attached to an NFT under an NFT. Number 2. NFT ownership. You own an NFT, you can do tasks yourself. 1. you must have minimum 100 people, so I'm gonna say 100 people plus who will do tasks under your NFT. When you do tasks under NFT, you get to chop. So you get a percentage. 10% of their labor. So
These are like employees of the store.
it's like employees of your NFT. So you have 100 employees of NFT, they're making $2 a day. You get 10%, which is 20 cents times 100. That's an extra $20 a day. $20 a day times 30 days. That's an extra $600.
How much is that naira? 600,000 naira.
600,000 naira. That's if they do the minimum. Okay. 600,000 naira. I'm sorry. 600,000 naira. Yes. Yes, 600,000 naira.
Add 3 zeros at a time.
Yep. Extra. Okay, naira. Okay, number 3. We have 6 business licenses. That each NFT has access to the 6 business licenses.
And a lot of this stuff we're going to go into more detail. You're just covering it real brief right now so you can understand.
So you and any of your 100 people can sell any other products under the business license. Any other products under the business license you can sell. Somebody needs a digital ID to do work online and do work on the blockchain. That's a product that you can sell. Every time somebody gets a digital ID under your NFT, you get paid. Every time somebody does mobile money under your NFT, you get paid. Every time somebody does labor under your NFT, you get paid. This starting to make sense? So sometimes, every time anybody uses any of your business licenses under your NFT, you get paid. 3. Number 4, not a small one. Each NFT has 50 SRS tokens in the NFT.
Who got his own last time? You got your own?
Not yet.
50 SRS tokens. So today,
one person got.
Today the token is $5. So each NFT has $250 in it today. But every day the token has been going up, and the more value in the ecosystem, the more it'll go up. You know, Bitcoin started at a very low amount, went to a very high amount. You know, this is kind of what's in your bank. Starts off what's in your bank.
So you mean that if a person claims an NFT
For free?
They start for free. They start with $250
in the bank.
With 250,000 naira already.
Right, in the bank.
Okay.
They have
Just,
what?
you know,
They have what?
250,000 naira because it's 50 coins valued at $5. Which $250 equals to 30,000 naira.
So the last number 5. NFT makes the NFTs are the owners of the ecosystem. They're the owners of everything that's here. So they also make kind of like royalties off of everything else that happens in the ecosystem. Maybe they get a piece of the pie. So the profit that's made by the ecosystem, they get a piece of it in the NFT. So that's these 5 things for your NFT business. For the average person, the NFT business is made to make $1,000 a month or $1 million for average. And while you're above average, but for the average, it's made to make this much money. Next. Number 3, but
Are you guys following so far?
Yeah.
What about you, Ada?
okay. Number 3. are miners. Mine ownership. Our miners do two things. We have three assets here. Gold. We have an international gold trade license with my partner, His Highness Sheikh Marwan. We have real estate. And our biggest asset we talked about before is personal natural resources, PNR, right? So personal natural resources. So what happens here? Now we talked about this one. We talked about $15 billion into the system. Let's just give that, for now, let's give it $15 billion of $4 value. That's $60 billion. Okay. Gold is gold. $40 billion of gold comes to Dubai from Africa every year. We now have a premium gold license in Dubai. And everybody knows about Dubai real estate, right? Or real estate in general. Dubai real estate. Okay, now. Every single month, everybody who has a miner, I'll tell you how to get a miner in a minute. Some of you have a miner already. Somebody has a miner already.
I got 1, 2 of you.
I have.
2 of you have a miner already.
Lisa has.
So if you look at your miner now, the numbers keep going up on your miner every day, every minute. You saw them?
Yes.
The numbers on your miner keep rolling. They
Yes,
roll
yes.
all night, all day, 24 hours, 24/7. That's money. Because the money is coming from these businesses to the miners.
Just like that.
Just like that.
That's like
So if you have a miner, the business is doing business, you sleeping, but the miners, the money is rolling to the miners' bills, and you can see it. You can see it on your miner rolling every minute. Literally, if you refresh, you'll see it change. So the miners are how the wealth comes out of the ecosystem. Remember we talked about China did this? China,
Yes.
now Africa. Well, as this wealth is created, it's coming up and it's being distributed through everybody who has miners.
So is it a good idea?
So miners are like passive income. The NFTs, you have to work your NFTs, but the miners, you buy your miners like an investment, you buy your miners and it returns assets to you. Last, one more concept.
You want to skip to the page you got it on? Just slide on.
Should do that. It's true. One more concept, super important. And then we finish. Today.
Hit the numbers in the middle.
That might have been the one, I actually might have been the one I reached.
I don't think so. Are you open it on the slide?
I just go on. It was one. I know you did.
All right, guys. All right. So this is how you guys are gonna clean up all the money in the street. This is yours for you to take free real estate.
So community staking, we have a community staking program. Community
Yes,
staking
I've
is
just
this.
discussed about this community staking, right?
Community staking is like this. Every other crypto or blockchain, every other crypto or blockchain project has a staking, and what you do is you stake. Staking is like a certificate of deposit. It's like for investors, for people who can put money and get a return on their money. But every other project happens that the staking goes to the company. So the company is the beneficiary. Here we made staking go that you can only stake to NFTs. So anybody who wants to make money off the project. Now, not talking about you guys signing up for the NFT for free. Anybody else out there around the world, all of these people here have already put money, and they want to make money off the project. To do that, they have to stake with an NFT. So they have to look at your profiles and pick one of you to put their money with.
Or me.
Me too.
Put their money with and stake. When they stake, 1 year, they get a 65% return. So what the stake, they gotta take, they buy SRS token, our token, and they put it with you for 1 year, a period of 1 year. When they put the period of 1 year, they get the return, it's 100% return.
Yeah.
They get 65% of that return, you get 20% of that return. And then the ecosystem get 15% of that return. So just to give an example, somebody takes $10,000 and they stake their $10,000 of SRS with you. When they stake their SRS with you, their $10,000, a year from now, they get their $10,000 back. They also get $6,500 back in return, interest. But you get $2,000. You get $2,000 as a gift, as a recourse-free loan.
Yeah.
So you get $2,000 as a gift, as a donation to you, your project, what you're doing, and the rest goes to the ecosystem. You don't have to pay this money back. This is free money because they saw your profile, they picked you and decided they wanted to work, they wanted to help you do your project.
Is it the same if a person stakes 100,000 naira?
It's the same, no matter what they stake, you always get 20%. So wherever they stake, you get 20% in tokens a year later. Now, the thing about getting 20% in tokens a year later, the tokens are going up. So that $2,000 may be $20,000 a year from now.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, so that's money you got in the back.
Mm-hmm.
The money you got in the back, again, whatever that I invest 100%,
Sponsored.
I get 100% return. That's a sponsor. So I get 65% of that.
Yeah.
You get 20% of that as a free grant. You don't have to pay it back. It's money you get, it's coins you get a year from now. But also in the front, today. In the front, if somebody stakes $10,000 with you, you get 11% of that. So you get $1,100 today. Literally today, in cash in your wallet.
You mean smaller numbers like I understand. 10,000 is big.
So, bruh.
10,000 is big.
Bruh, they don't need you. Okay, anyway, so $1,000, somebody stakes $1,000 and you get $110 today. That goes straight into your wallet. You can cash it today and use it today. So you get money, you get people to community stake with you. You get money today and you get money a year from now, twice. Not only that, because whoever brought you in to NFTs, as long as they have an NFT themselves, they get money today and they get money a year from now. So, and that becomes now your change. So to look for, again, because we're talking about investors from these $1,000. So up to 6 people, 7 people get paid on that $1,000. So say I'm going to go just around this way, and say we came around this way and say you brought in you. Okay, I'm the investor. I want to stake with you, $1,000. Okay.
Hey.
So $1,000, you're gonna get. Yes, exactly. Thank you. You're gonna get 110. You're gonna get 8%, 50, 80,000 naira, 50,000 naira, 30,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 10,000 naira, 10,000 naira. Just because I picked her. And because you guys are the NFTs that brought her in, you know. It's really what we call a community staking because everybody in your community benefits. You know, from somebody saying, okay, I want to stake with you. We had 2 days ago, we had two $10,000 stakings. Two $10,000 stakings where the people in Nigeria got $1,000 direct for 1 day. And the $2,000 for the tokens coming a year from now. This is for everybody who has projects or for any reason whatsoever. You put on your profile, so people decide, okay, I would prefer to stake with you. Then that's it, but they can't stake with the company, so they got to pick somebody with an NFT to stake with. For the investors on the call, you get 65% return and priority investing and everything else that goes on within Hummanity for being for staking. and 15% goes to the ecosystem, but you get a 65% return for 1 year for the community staking.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the ways you make money at operating your NFTs. You do tasks, you get all the ways that the NFT makes money, and you have community staking. So with that, I want to close out, because those are the concepts we just want to go over today, and try to make it a simpler way, because we're working this out to create the simplest way to describe this. And what your assignment is, everybody here anyway, is now as you've heard it, you understand it, you're here to ask questions. Now, in a minute, you're here to ask questions. And then you guys make it simpler and tell us how to make it simpler. So next time we present to somebody else, it's even simpler and it goes even faster, better. Okay, that's it?
That's it.
Done.
Bravo.
All right. With that, guys, I'm gonna end this recording.